this is Brenda's Desserts from around the world, and today's destination is Turkey. I'll be trying a recipe for baklava. So let's get started. To start a baklava, I already got my food processor out, so I'm going to add 2 cups of pistachios and 2 cups of walnuts. And I have 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Now I want to chop this almost to ground. This needs a little bit more. Just one more chop. So you can see here, it's not that chopped, but you still have some pieces. So the nut mixture that I made earlier, I'm gonna set to the side. Right now I have my phyllo dough out. And what you want to do first is make sure you measure it, the size of your pan. Right here at the phyllo dough, I'll have 18 sheets. So make sure you cut exactly as your pan is. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now I have my pan out. I have like maybe half a cup of melted butter. So what I'm going to do is put some melted butter on the bottom of the pan. Make sure I get the sides too. Now the first bottom and a half, I want at least 8 layers of phyllo on the bottom. So here's the first one. And make sure you butter it. You're gonna do this 8 times. Now the second layer. So this is like 7 layers on the bottom. I choose to put 7 because I want to put some more layers in the middle. So after you got your 7th layer, the mixture you made earlier, you want to put at least half of this mixture on the That's good enough. Now I'm going to put 3 more layers on top. Make sure the butter in between. Okay, now you want to grab your mixture again. After 3 more layers, again, you want to spread it out. Now I'm just gonna leave just a little bit for deco for later, for decoration. Now you want to do the rest of your 7 layers that you have left over. And butter. I'm going to have to melt more butter, so you're probably going to need more than half a cup butter. So I'm completely out of butter. Now I melted more butter. So now I'm continuing with the rest of the layers. Hopefully I have enough butter. Now the last layer. And the last butter. Now once you have all your layers, it's time to cut it. You could cut this in squares or you could cut these in diamonds. Okay, I cut these in diamonds and now it's time for the oven. Now before I put my baklava in the oven, I sprinkle just a little water on top just to keep it from drying. Now it's time for the oven. I'm going to, I already have my oven preheated to 350. It's going to take like 20 minutes to 40 minutes. While our baklava is in the oven, I'm going to make the syrup now. So I have my saucepans ready and I'm going to add a cup of water. This is 1.25 cups of sugar. This is like 2 teaspoons of vanilla juice. And I have 1/4 cup of honey. Now I'm gonna have this on medium heat. And I'm gonna let this simmer for at least 10 minutes. Baklava is done. It took 45 minutes for my oven to bake it. So it came out very beautiful. I'm gonna let it cool for like 5 minutes, then I'm gonna put the syrup on top. Now it's been cooling about like 5 minutes, so I'm just gonna get the syrup and just pour it onto. Now you want this to soak for at least 2 hours, or some people like to leave it overnight, but I don't want to wait till overnight, so I'm just gonna wait 2 hours just to let the syrup soak in. It's time for the taste test, my favorite part. This dessert came out very delicious. I just love the honey syrup. It came out so sweet. The only thing I kind of went over just a couple minutes, so my bottom layer kind of got a little burnt. But overall, this dessert was so easy. It seriously took me no more than 30 minutes. So I hope you guys try this recipe and let me know how it went for you guys. And like always, see you guys in my next destination. Don't forget to like and subscribe.